Hello, my name is Andres, and today I'd like to present the first week of the Teach the Teacher. The topic of my choice is the financial institutions, and I'd like to begin with the government-run financial institutions because they are basically setting up the rules in the American financial field. Uh, Arguably, the most important of those is the Federal Reserve, also known as the central bank. Established in 1913 by the Federal Reserve Act, the main functions of this entity is to oversee all the other banks in the United States, determine the commercial interest rate, help the member banks to finance all their operations. Then we go to the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporations, FDIC, very important organization, especially for this presentation, because it helps to bail out the failed banks. Uh, the institution promises to give $250,000 to every depositor who is the client of the failed bank. Uh, the safe of the banks itself is the primary functions because if those banks fail, it creates the predicament for the entire American economy. Uh, Therefore, it's safer for everyone to help those institutions as much as possible, and that's exactly what they are trying to do. Then the banks themselves, the commercial, the investment banks, there used to be the distinction between the investment and the commercial banks. After the Great Depressions, the government thought that the banks become too powerful. Because of that, the financial instability arises. However, in 1999, this law was turned off, and now banks can again be both in investing and commercial, can both give the deposits and invest in the other companies. The biggest ones in the United States are the JP Morgan, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo, with over of $2 trillion of assets each. Uh, the most crucial one is the JP Morgan. Uh, the bank is so big, it basically works with the government whenever it comes to financial crisis, or on how to save the depositor monies, or how to balance the economical condition after the crisis. For example, in 2023, when the Silicon Valley Bank fell, and the First Republic Bank thereafter, the JP Morgan Morgan acquired most of the deposits of the First Republic Bank, thus saving the depositors of this bank, preventing the economic instability, um, and, and became even greater after that in terms of size. Then go to the hedge funds. The biggest right now is the Bridgewater Associates, established by Ray Dalio. The hedge funds essentially are the baskets where people put their money, and there is a particular person that is responsible for investing, appropriating those money whatever way he thinks is the most important to gain additional profits. Ray Dalio's all-weather portfolio consisting of bonds, of stocks, long-term, short-term government maturities, a little bit of gold. That's his all-weather portfolio that he established decades ago, and maintained the strategy to increase the amount of money, the amount of returns he gives to his clients. Then we go to the private equity. The private equity is when the big company looks for the smaller companies, they buy them and improve their operations and then sell for the higher profits. Uh, the most successful example of the Blackstone, ruled by Stephen Schwarzman, is BlackRock, actually. Uh, at the very start, Blackstone purchased the significant portion of BlackRock, improved that, and nowadays BlackRock is the one of the biggest companies in the America and the entire world. Then venture capital. Venture capital is when you look for the tiny companies and you give them some money, and they do their best performance, and their value skyrocket after years. The greatest of all time right now is the Sequoia Capital, well known for investing in basically everything in the American market, Nvidia, YouTube, Reddit, whatever, absolutely everything. The greatest investment is probably YouTube, that skyrocketed 44 times after they invested $11 million. Then where they were able to later sold it for 500 millions. So a very successful company. And finally, asset management company. Asset management meaning that they work with the assets of the other companies. They improve those asset operations. They know better how to perform, how to appropriate all their possessment, and that's the services they give. The BlackRock is the greatest at this point, with the more than $10 trillion of assets, which is like half of the American GDP at this point. That's making this the biggest asset management company. So that's it. Thank you very much.